Hi, Gemini. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for November 2024. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in November and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from your cusp sign, so you may want to check that out. This recording is for Gemini Sun, Gemini Rising, and Gemini Moon. I'm using the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Gemini, now onto your November 2024 Psychic Tarot reading. And the first card you have, Gemini, is the Ten of Rods. And this is moving on to new and better horizons with 10 rods of burden on your shoulder. And even though you may have these rods of burden on your shoulder, they're still going to help you as you move on to your new and better horizons. This could be a card that also indicates you could be feeling overburdened in the month of November. It's like getting things situated, getting things organized, getting things together, talking to a lot of people. You're going to need to put forth all your efforts to make something happen. You may also feel like you have to fix problems, maybe do some kind of negotiations. Could be even about fixing problems. Like if you need things fixed, that could be why talking to a lot of people may have been why that message came up, because you may need to negotiate. Like maybe you need this fixed or that fixed, and you have to talk to, well, I need estimates, or let me hear how you would fix it, or what can you offer to fix it. So I get like fixing things, negotiating, talking to a lot of people, getting things in line and organized, and also pushing forward to achieve your aims and goals in November comes up with this card. You may see something about how you have to get to something you want, how to get to something you want or want to do. But it may feel like a long road to get there, or that the road is laborsome. Like, you know, like, oh, I see that goal. I got a long way to get there. And it could be full of burdens along the way. You may even have a sense of feeling like you're burned out, like burning out, like I feel burned out. You could feel burned out in the month of November. And this could be because you're pushing forward to try to, you know, reach those goals. And it could be tiring. It's like they said, it's an arduous road, a long road filled with burdens and things that need to be fixed. But in your mind, in your heart, in your mind, you are going to feel like your way is the best way. It's not like you're going to be dithering about, oh, I'm uncertain, am I right, am I wrong? No, there's none of that energy. You are like, this is the right path to go, this is what I need to do, and I'm on the road to do it. You need to be careful of chafing and rashing in this month. So if you know, like maybe you change your laundry detergent, or you're eating certain foods, or, you know, like chafing can be from clothes, rubbing your skin. You could also be prone to rashes this month. You're definitely going to be very decisive. And about certain things in your life, your mind is completely made up. So again, I don't see you dithering. Now you have, you know, it's weird. You have some good cards in this reading, but then you got this clunker here. So we got to see why this comes up. So you have 10 of Swords here. This is being stabbed in the back or betrayed. This could indicate maybe somebody you know is going to die. It can come up, so we have to see. It's, you know, there's no way of sugarcoating 10 of Swords. I'm sorry, Gemini. Don't be mad at the messenger. I got it, you know, came up here. Some of you Geminis are going to feel like somebody, it could be multiple people, but I feel like for many of you, it's a person. Like somebody has let you down greatly in this month. So it's a feeling of disappointment and being let down. You also may have felt like you trusted somebody and then this person was not trustworthy. You may also feel like you were on the road for the better, but suddenly it took a turn. This could be by storms, weather, storms, people, trusting somebody, counting on somebody, somebody betraying you. And this may be where you draw the line about something going on where you're going to say, I can't do this anymore. So I'm going to use this as an example. Let's say you're in a love relationship and you trusted them and you find out that they cheated or did something. It could be anything. Gambled away money, stole money from you, cheated on you with somebody else. And you may feel like, okay, that, you know, I'm drawing the line here. I can't continue on with it anymore. It could also be a friendship and you may have trusted them, or there was some goal that you were headed towards in the 10 of Rods and you were like toward your goal and you were working on it, but then someone betrayed you or somebody disappointed you greatly or did something major. Or like a storm could have happened. I mean, they've been happening. Or other things, something else that made you say, I'm drawing the line here. I'm not doing this anymore. I have to stop. You could feel like you can't stand the pressure. You could feel like, because my guides are saying, this could be in a love relationship, a family situation. It could be at work. Where there's just too much pressure on you. And it could be causing you to feel ill. Like, you know, stress can cause physical ailments and problems. You could also find that something that you were sure of, that you did research on, or studied about, was wrong or a lie. Like you may have learned something and then later it comes out, that was all a lie. None of that was real. You studied something for nothing because that wasn't real. That was false. So it could be something you believed in. There could be something here. It could be an ideology, a religion, a belief of something else. And you're going to find out that was incorrect. And that could be a devastating blow. So the next card is, now we turn it around here. Why you have the Two of Cups, I don't know. This is fate, destiny, meant to be, preordained love relationship. It could also be, you can have like a, you know, like this could be soulmate, twin flames, all romantic, but you can be soulmates with a friend, a family member, you know, somebody else. It's not always romantic love. But regardless of whether it's romantic love or not, it's fated, destined, meant to be relationship. Some of you are going to get back on track and you may leave somewhere you're living. Maybe you live in a country that you're like, I can't take this anymore, what's happening where I live. I'm leaving and moving to a different country or moving to a different state or moving to a different province, or moving to a different town. I don't know what it is because it's a general reading, but some of you are like, I'm out of here. These things could make you question yourself and your what direction you want to go in next. If you've been struggling with a business, you could have somebody that may want to buy your business. Or if you've been struggling with your bills or making home payments, you may have somebody that wants to buy your home. If you are married or seriously coupled with somebody, you may be talking to the government of your country or of your locale to get like help and assistance in some way, advice, help, or assistance, or all of that. It could have to do with building a property, like rebuilding a property or rebuilding something. Could be a business. Some of you that have been dating somebody for a while, you may find that you are getting engaged this month. If you're already seriously coupled or married, you and your partner could be joining forces together to be a strong stance, to take a strong stance against like a neighbor, a family member, a bad situation. So you could be joining your forces with your significant other or somebody that is a fated relationship. Maybe it's a friend, you and a friend, but you could be joining your forces together, your resources, a meeting of the minds, getting things together to take a stance. It could be legally, but it could be like a united front, you know, where you and this person has to stand together to make a united front against something that was disappointing, detrimental to you, caused you issues, whether it's, you know, it could even be money issues or property issues. So the next card in your reading, before I go on, I'm sorry, Gemini, if you want to get any of this special video series I've recorded for my Vimeo on-demand videos, those links are always down below in the description box, in the Show More section underneath this video. The links are also on my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page. You might want to get my November 2024 Psychic Crystal readings, which are a continuation and an expansion of the Psychic Tarot readings that I do here at the beginning of every month. I look into every topic I can think of to look at, and they are under $3, so they really are a deal. Also, my important angel messages from the Karma Angels and Jasper Crystal readings are available for each sign of the zodiac, and they're very much, they deal more with like advice, and they also give psychic predictions and messages. And you may want to also check out the Angels, Ancestors, and Ascended Masters Psychic Oracle card readings for these changing times, which we certainly are in. These angel, I used 4 different angel decks in that reading. Now, you may find these could be very helpful and impactful at, you know, with all this wacky, crazy energy that's coming at us, whether you believe it's coming from space or other factors or the cosmos or the sun or whatever you believe is causing all this upset and energy wackiness, that it may help you. Those angel readings may ground you and help you. Also, you're being affected by the 2 eclipses, the new moon solar eclipse in Libra on October 2nd, 2024, and the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, September 17th, 2024. Those effects of these eclipses for many of you could last 6 months or even up to a year, so you are being affected by them. Many people find they're like private readings. I recommend getting your sun sign and your rising sign in those video series, and really in all the ones I record, because people do find sometimes their rising sign resonates more than their sun sign, but Maybe you're somebody that finds your moon sign always resonates with you on my YouTube channel and my Rumble channel. Well, then you should get your moon sign. So go with what resonates with you on those platforms before you make your purchase. Also, I want to thank you for your purchases of those videos. You help me keep this channel alive and going. So the next card in your reading is the Hermit. This is spiritual guidance. Your spirit guides lighting the way, showing you the path to go. You could be the Hermit, taking a step back, getting a lay of the land before you proceed forward, but you will still be guided by your spirit guides nonetheless. I do see you coming up with some good ideas of how to fix things that have gone wrong. I get, again, similar messages to the Ten of Rods. I do get, and the Two of Cups. I hear that you are going to be talking to what my guides are referring to as higher ups for advice, knowledge, assistance. I also get this November is where you plan the next phase of the operation. The operation could be going towards your goals and dreams. What's the operation for you? Starting a business, paying down debts. You know, everybody's operation is, you know, going to be something different. You may find that you have closure with a family member, that you can now put something to rest. Now, death did not come up in this card, but in the Hermit card, having, you know, peace or something, ending with someone, that could be the kind of death. Like, well, that's finally put to rest. You know what I mean? Like that situation that wasn't good. It could be because you patch up. It could be maybe they're in the spirit world now. I don't know. I'm hearing and seeing two things at the same time. I'm hearing something and seeing something. Things that got kicked over and disrupted and overturned, you have the chance to upright them, to fix them. Now, in my mind's eye, I'm seeing crates, boxes, other things, literally turned over, furniture, whatever. So it could be literal things, which could come from hurricanes, cyclones, tornadoes, floods, did I say earthquakes? It could be from natural things, but it could be figuratively speaking. It's either literally or figuratively. Which Gemini are you? I don't know. Are you the Gemini that things in your life literally got turned upside down and now you have to turn them upright and fix these things and adjust them? Or are you the Geminis out there, because it'll be, some of you will be one and some of you will be the other, where it's figuratively speaking, where, you know, situationally or relationship-wise, things got turned upside down, and now you're going to be working on uprighting the, you know, making the situations and the relationships right. So I can't tell which Gemini are you out there. Only you are going to find out in November. So as to which Gemini you are. Now, the last card in your reading, Gemini, is the Queen of Swords, and this is an air sign person, probably you. Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign. So this could be you, Gemini. You're going to have, maybe this is your spirit, Gemini, of like, because I'm hearing, I'm not going to give up. So you've got this unquenchable spirit. You're going to be strategizing, planning, thinking of your next moves that you're going to do. You may be doing a lot of writing. You may be getting things in, like, I'm hearing document form. So you may be, maybe you're going to be writing contracts, documents of some other kind. If you feel like your family's taking you for granted, you're going to make sure that they see and hear you this month. If you had a long-standing rivalry or argument with somebody, I feel like you may try to come to terms with them, and maybe patch things up and make peace with them. If you help anybody, do anything. I don't know, like help a neighbor cut their grass for them, or an elderly person or friend or somebody you go to the food store and you get their food for them and you deliver it to them to help them out. They're going to give you money. I don't feel like you're doing it for money. I actually feel like you're doing it to be a good Samaritan. Kindness of your own heart, being a good neighbor or a good relative. But I do feel like they're going to give you money. You could have joint issues in the month of November where if you are prone to arthritis of any kind, or you have any kind of joint issues, especially in your shoulder, elbow, wrist, but it could be any joints in your body. I feel like some of you could experience some flare-ups in your joints in your body. There could be some things you're really looking at too that could be valuable, that you own. Could be, small items or large items, or it could be a home. It could be jewelry, a collectible, a watch, could be anything. You may decide to sell it in the month of November. You may list it for sale or put it up for sale, but some of you may just make the decision about something that you are like, okay, you know what, I'm going to sell this. But I feel like it's something that has value. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Geminis to work with, use, or wear in the month of November 2024, you got Bloodstone, and Bloodstone is a stone that has grounding and purifying properties. Bloodstone heightens intuition and creativity. It also wards off negative energy. Bloodstone stimulates dreaming, and it's a revitalizing stone. It's a protective stone, and it encourages selflessness and idealism. Bloodstone strengthens the immune system, detoxes the liver, intestines, kidneys, spleen, and bladder, and it also invigorates the blood and energizes life. It's going to be a great stone for you to get over any negativity or disappointments you experience in November. It's also going to help calm down emotionalism. So if you're feeling extra sensitive and extra emotional, you carry this stone or wear it, it's going to help calm you down. It's also going to be a good stone for you Geminis in November to be very grounded and focused. It's also going to be a great stone if you find in November, in some way that you have to get your act together, it's going to help you do that. Get organized, either mentally or physically. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And thank you so much for all you do for this channel. Your support helps keep this channel going and the psychic messages and predictions coming to you. I appreciate all your views, likes, comments, shares, donations, and purchases of my Vimeo videos. Without you, I wouldn't be able to keep this channel going, so I have so much gratitude to all of you. If you would like to see more of the messages and predictions that I do for my Vimeo on-demand videos, those links are all posted down below underneath this video in the description box in the Show More section, or you can always go over to my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page, and you can look at all the video series I've recorded, what divination tools I've used, how long the predictions go out for, and you just click on whatever zodiac sign you want under the heading of the video series you want, and that link will take you to that video on Vimeo. Also, if you'd like to donate to my channel and help support the readings that I do here, I have a donation link down below under those video links underneath this video. And thank you to those of you who've been very generous and kind and donating to my channel. I've been getting a lot of donations lately, and I do really, truly appreciate it. It does help a lot, because without you doing that and purchasing the Vimeo videos, I would end up just doing private readings for years. I have so many people waiting. So I like to keep doing the videos, because then I can reach more of you. It takes me a long time to get through those wait lists and the cancellations list. You may want to check out the eclipse videos series. I have 2 of them, the eclipse that occurred in September and the eclipse that occurred in October. You're being affected by those eclipses for 3-6 months. Some of you, it may even last longer. So you may want to check out those. I also have 2 angel oracle card readings I did, 2 different types. They're linked down below. And some of those messages are really advice driven. They give advice, they get more in depth in the psyche and in what's going on in you and inside of you, but they also give predictions. So you may want to check those out. If you want to see more predictions of messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here on a video format, you can follow me on my social media pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram, and on X, my handle is at the Lucky Mermaid. You can also follow my channel on Rumble, which is called the Lucky Mermaid LLC. So I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful and blessed month of November of 2024. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.